fail the 10-second test, only 3 exercises needed after 80. In the grand tapestry of human movement and the intricate dance of our physical selves, a fascinating question arises. How well do we truly measure up when put to the test? Specifically, we're exploring the often overlooked challenges that emerge as we gracefully, or perhaps not so gracefully, navigate the years beyond 80. It's a stage of life that brings with it a unique set of considerations, not just in terms of our outward appearance or our cognitive sharpness, but crucially, in the fundamental capabilities that underpin our daily existence. One such critical benchmark, the so-called 10-second test, offers a surprisingly insightful glimpse into our functional strength and resilience. This isn't about performing Olympic feats or complex athletic maneuvers. Instead, it's a simple yet profound assessment of our ability to maintain balance, control, and a sense of stability for a brief but significant period. Imagine standing on one leg, or perhaps rising from a chair and holding that standing position for 10 seconds. These might seem like trivial actions, but their success or failure speaks volumes about the underlying physiological processes that keep us upright, mobile, and independent. The significance of this 10-second test extends far beyond mere curiosity. It serves as a potent indicator of several key physiological systems working in concert. Our proprioception, the body's innate sense of its position in space, plays a pivotal role. This subtle awareness, often taken for granted in our youth, allows us to know where our limbs are without looking, to adjust our stance instinctively, and to prevent falls before they even begin. Alongside proprioception, muscular strength, particularly in the core, legs, and ankles, is paramount. These muscles, honed through years of walking, standing, and navigating our environment, are our anchors. They provide the necessary power to initiate movement, to stabilize against external forces, and to recover from imbalances. Furthermore, our neuromuscular coordination, the seamless communication between our brain and muscles, is a silent conductor orchestrating this intricate ballet of balance. When these systems are functioning optimally, the 10-second test becomes an effortless demonstration of our physical prowess. However, as we age, especially after the milestone of 80, these systems can undergo gradual and sometimes more pronounced changes. The intricate web of nerve pathways can slow down, muscle mass can diminish, and our sense of balance can become less acute. It is precisely in this context that the 10-second test transforms from a simple exercise into a diagnostic tool, highlighting areas where our bodies might be signaling a need for attention and intervention. The ability to pass this test isn't just about avoiding embarrassment, it's about maintaining the fundamental building blocks of an active, engaged, and independent life. It's about the freedom to walk to the mailbox without apprehension, to pick up a dropped item without fear of toppling, and to participate in life's activities with confidence and security. When individuals find themselves unable to comfortably pass this seemingly straightforward 10-second test, it's not a cause for despair, but rather a clear signal that targeted action is required. The good news, and indeed the central message of our exploration, is that overcoming these challenges and significantly improving one's ability to perform such fundamental movements is entirely achievable even after the age of 80. The human body possesses a remarkable capacity for adaptation and rejuvenation, a concept known as neuroplasticity and muscle plasticity. This means that even with age-related changes, the brain and muscles can still be trained to improve function. The key lies in engaging in the right kind of exercises, executed with precision and consistency. We're not talking about embarking on an arduous, high-impact fitness regimen. Instead, the focus shifts to a more nuanced, functional approach. The aim is to directly address the specific systems that are being tested by the 10-second challenge: balance, proprioception, and functional strength. This involves exercises that gently encourage the body to relearn or reinforce its inherent stability mechanisms. These movements are designed to be accessible, safe, and effective, catering to the unique needs and capabilities of individuals in their golden years. The journey might begin with small, incremental steps, but the potential for significant gains is substantial, paving the way for a more robust and confident engagement with the world. The revelation that only 3 specific exercises are often sufficient to address the deficits revealed by the 10-second test is profoundly encouraging. This isn't a complex, multifaceted workout plan requiring hours of dedication. Instead, it's about focusing on exercises that are highly targeted and efficient, maximizing the return on investment for time and effort. These exercises are chosen for their ability to directly impact the core pillars of balance and functional strength, areas that are most often challenged after the age of 80. The first of these essential exercises typically involves balance drills. These aren't necessarily about standing on one leg precariously. Instead, they often start with simpler variations, such as tandem stance, one foot directly in front of the other, heel-to-toe walking, or even practicing standing with a slight shift in weight. As proficiency increases, these drills can be progressed by introducing slight perturbations, like closing the eyes for a moment or gently swaying. The goal is to retrain the proprioceptive system and strengthen the stabilizing muscles of the ankles, knees, and hips. These exercises encourage the body to become more aware of its position and to make micro adjustments automatically, reducing the risk of falls. The second crucial exercise category focuses on functional leg strength. This is about building the power needed for everyday activities, such as rising from a chair, climbing a few stairs, or simply standing for extended periods. Exercises like sit-to-stands, which mimic the action of getting out of a chair, are fundamental. Variations can include using a slightly higher surface or holding the standing position for a few seconds before sitting back down. Squats, performed with proper form and support if needed, are also incredibly beneficial, strengthening the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, muscles critical for mobility and stability. Calf raises are another vital component, targeting the muscles in the lower leg, responsible for ankle stability and push-off during walking. The emphasis here is on controlled movements, ensuring that the muscles are engaged effectively and safely. The third and equally vital component of this focused exercise regimen addresses core stability and controlled movement. A strong and responsive core is the foundation upon which all our movements are built. It acts as a central anchor, providing stability for the spine and pelvis and facilitating efficient transfer of force from the lower to the upper body. Exercises that engage the deep abdominal muscles and the muscles of the lower back are crucial. These might include gentle pelvic tilts, bird dog exercises, balancing on hands and knees and extending opposite arm and leg, or modified planks. The aim isn't to achieve a six-pack, but to develop the internal support system that prevents excessive movement and swaying during functional activities. Furthermore, these core exercises, when combined with the balance and leg strength drills, promote better overall coordination and control. They teach the body to move as a cohesive unit, rather than relying on isolated muscle groups that may be weakened or less responsive. The beauty of these 3 types of exercises, balance drills, functional leg strength, and core stability, lies in their synergistic effect. They work together to comprehensively address the underlying physiological factors that contribute to difficulty with the 10-second test. By diligently incorporating these targeted movements, individuals can actively reclaim and enhance their physical capabilities, leading to a profound improvement in their quality of life. This approach underscores the principle of specificity in exercise. Train for what you want to improve. If the 10-second test reveals a need for better balance and functional strength, then exercises that directly challenge and build these abilities are the most effective solution. The philosophy behind this streamlined approach is rooted in efficiency and effectiveness. It acknowledges that for many individuals, particularly those over 80, time, energy, and sometimes physical limitations, necessitate a focus on exercises that yield the most significant benefits. The 10-second test acts as a clear, objective marker, pinpointing pinpointing areas that require attention. Instead of a broad, unfocused exercise program, we have identified 3 key areas that, when addressed through specific movements, can lead to remarkable improvements. The balance exercises are designed to sharpen our innate sense of equilibrium. They challenge the intricate interplay between our visual, vestibular, inner ear, and proprioceptive systems. By practicing these drills, we are essentially teaching our nervous system to respond more quickly and effectively to subtle shifts in our center of gravity. This translates to a reduced likelihood of stumbles and falls, which are often the most significant threats to independence and well-being in later life. The functional leg strength exercises are the powerhouses of this regimen. They target the muscles that allow us to perform essential daily tasks. Think about the simple act of standing up from a seated position. This requires considerable strength in the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. Similarly, the ability to walk with confidence, to navigate uneven surfaces, and to even get out of bed unassisted relies heavily on the power and endurance of these lower limb muscles. By engaging in exercises like sit-to-stands and controlled squats, we are rebuilding this vital strength, making everyday movements feel less taxing and more secure. The third pillar, core stability, is the silent hero of this program. The core muscles, encompassing the abdominals, back muscles, and pelvic floor, form a crucial support structure for the entire body. A strong core not only helps to maintain good posture, but also provides the stability needed for all other movements. When the core is weak, the body compensates by overusing other muscles, leading to fatigue, pain, and reduced efficiency. Exercises that engage the core, even in gentle ways, help to improve spinal alignment, protect the back, and enhance the body's ability to control its movements. This improved control is directly transferable to the 10-second test. A stable core allows for better balance adjustments and more efficient power generation from the legs. The synergistic effect of these 3 exercise types is profound. They don't operate in isolation, rather they complement and enhance each other. For example, improved leg strength makes it easier to perform balance exercises, while a stronger core provides a stable base for both leg work and balance drills. This integrated approach ensures that the body is strengthened holistically, addressing the complex biomechanical factors that underpin successful movement. The emphasis is on quality over quantity. Performing these exercises with correct form and mindful execution is far more beneficial than rushing through a larger number of repetitions with poor technique. This mindful approach also helps to foster a deeper mind-body connection, enabling individuals to become more attuned to their body's capabilities and limitations. The beauty of this approach lies in its adaptability and scalability. For someone just beginning to experience difficulty with the 10-second test, the exercises can be initiated with minimal intensity and maximum support. For instance, balance drills might involve holding onto a sturdy chair or a wall for assistance. Functional leg strength exercises could begin with just a few repetitions of sit-to-stands using a higher chair. Core exercises might involve simple pelvic tilts performed lying on the back. As an individual's strength and confidence grow, the exercises can be gradually progressed. This might involve reducing the reliance on support for balance drills, increasing the number of repetitions, or adding light resistance to leg exercises, or moving to more challenging core exercises like modified planks. This progressive overload principle is fundamental to continued improvement. The body adapts to the demands placed upon it, and by gradually increasing these demands, we encourage further adaptation and growth. This principle applies not only to muscle strength, but also to neuromuscular control and balance. The nervous system becomes more efficient at recruiting muscle fibers and coordinating movements as it is repeatedly challenged. Furthermore, the psychological benefits of successfully mastering these exercises cannot be overstated. Each small victory, each successful attempt at a balance drill, or an increased number of sit-to-stands, builds confidence and a sense of empowerment. This positive reinforcement can be a powerful motivator, encouraging encouraging continued adherence to the exercise program and fostering a more positive outlook on aging and physical capability. The feeling of regaining control over one's body is incredibly liberating and can have a ripple effect on overall well-being. It's important to emphasize that while these three exercise categories are highly effective, individual needs may vary. Consulting with a healthcare professional or a qualified physical therapist is always recommended, especially for those with pre-existing health conditions or injuries. They can help to tailor an exercise program to specific needs and ensure that movements are performed safely and effectively. However, the general principles of targeting balance, functional leg strength, and core stability remain universally applicable for improving performance on the 10-second test and enhancing overall mobility. The focus is on consistent, mindful practice rather than sporadic, high-intensity bursts. Building these fundamental physical capacities is a journey, not a race, and the rewards are immeasurable. It's about reclaiming the freedom of movement, the confidence of stability, and the joy of an active, engaged life, regardless of age. The 10-second test, initially appearing as a simple physical challenge, thus becomes a gateway to a more profound understanding of our bodies and the remarkable potential we possess to maintain and even improve our physical prowess throughout our lives. The exercises recommended are not magic bullets, but rather intelligent, targeted interventions that leverage the body's natural ability to adapt and strengthen. They offer a tangible path towards greater independence, a reduced risk of falls, and a more fulfilling and vibrant experience of life in the years after 80. The ability to stand confidently, to move with ease, and to navigate the world without undue apprehension are not merely physical achievements. They are foundations for continued engagement, social connection, and a profound sense of well-being. This understanding shifts the paradigm from a passive acceptance of age-related decline to an active, empowered approach to maintaining and enhancing one's physical capabilities, demonstrating that even in the later stages of life, significant and positive changes are well within reach through focused and intelligent effort. The scientific basis for this approach is strong, drawing from principles of exercise physiology, biomechanics, and neuroscience. The human body, even as it ages, retains a remarkable capacity for plasticity, meaning that its structure and function can be modified in response to training. This is particularly evident in the neuromuscular system, which controls movement. Targeted exercises can improve the efficiency of neural pathways, enhance muscle activation patterns, and strengthen the connections between muscles and bones. The proprioceptive system, responsible for our sense of body position, can be remarkably retrained through balance exercises. This involves challenging the system with varied stimuli and encouraging it to become more responsive. The muscles themselves, even after periods of disuse or age-related atrophy, can be stimulated to rebuild strength and endurance through resistance training. The core muscles, often overlooked, play a critical role in stabilizing the spine and pelvis, which are essential for efficient movement. Strengthening these muscles improves posture, reduces the risk of back pain, and enhances overall functional capacity. The combination of these elements creates a powerful synergy. Improved balance makes it easier to perform leg exercises, while stronger legs provide the power needed for controlled movements. A stable core supports both, ensuring that movements are efficient and safe. This holistic approach ensures that all aspects of the 10-second test are addressed, leading to a comprehensive improvement in physical function. The accessibility of these exercises is another key factor in their effectiveness. They can be performed in the comfort of one's home with minimal or no equipment. This removes potential barriers to participation, such as the cost of gym memberships or the need for specialized facilities. The emphasis on controlled, mindful movements also reduces the risk of injury, making the program suitable for a wide range of individuals. The mental aspect of this approach is also significant. By engaging in regular exercise and experiencing tangible improvements, individuals can boost their self-efficacy and motivation. The feeling of accomplishment derived from passing the 10-second test or improving one's performance on it can be a powerful motivator for continued healthy behaviors. This positive feedback loop can lead to a cascade of benefits, extending beyond physical health to encompass mental and emotional well-being. The ability to maintain independence and engage actively in life activities is intrinsically linked to a sense of purpose and fulfillment. The exercises discussed are not merely about preventing falls. They are about preserving the ability to live life to the fullest, to participate in social activities, to pursue hobbies, and to maintain a sense of agency and control. This holistic perspective underscores the profound impact that targeted exercise can have on the overall quality of life. The narrative around aging often focuses on decline, but this approach offers a powerful counter-narrative, emphasizing resilience, adaptability, and the potential for continued growth and improvement. The 10-second test, therefore, becomes more than just a measure of physical capacity. It represents an opportunity to embrace a proactive approach to health and well-being, empowering individuals to live longer, healthier, and more vibrant lives. The journey may require dedication and consistency, but the potential rewards, increased independence, greater confidence, and a higher quality of life, are truly transformative. The emphasis is on sustainable habits that can be integrated into daily life, rather than short-term fixes. This long-term perspective is crucial for maintaining health and vitality throughout the aging process. The science is clear: movement is medicine, and targeted movement can be a powerful antidote to age-related functional decline. The 3 exercise categories discussed represent a practical, evidence-based strategy for achieving this goal.